Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City. 15 rounds scheduled here in this much-anticipated fight, and we are underway with round number 1.
During your training career, is this the type of matchup that you liked when you had a power puncher facing another power puncher?
No, I hated it. I never wanted to fight a big bang. I wanted to be the only guy in that ring that brought that to the party.
He got hit, but he sends it right back. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Back and forth exchange. Oh, look at that. They exchange hooks. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. It is a seesaw battle early on here. Amazing stuff out of these two. How about a return to sender with the left hand?
What do you think is most misunderstood about the heavyweight division?
I think it's human nature for people to see these big Goliaths, that they start to think that, hey, they're more sure of themselves, that these guys have more of an abundance of security about themselves, about confidence. And really, it's the opposite. In some ways, these big giants, they're really unsure of themselves because they know they can do damage. They're also worried about damage being done to them.
Blocks that punch. Good job protecting himself. Both men accurate with their hooks against each other. Good looking counter punch. Here we go. Round 2 is underway. A nice block by Frazier. Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Morrison's got an eye that has a cut above it. Joe Frazier, just 20 years old when he went to Tokyo and took
that Olympic gold medal in the heavyweight division. And if you ever want momentum coming into the pro ranks, win yourself a heavyweight Olympic gold.
Yeah, it gives you momentum in a lot of areas. People talking about you, people talking about giving you more money than they would have normally when you're turning pro, and the confidence, great confidence.
Good block there by Frazier. Morrison's nose is starting to bleed. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. 1 minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh boy, what a round. Joe Frazier starting to bleed from the nose. His corner should be wary of that. Morrison's swelling will not be what his corner wants to see. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Nice, smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit. And this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
And round number 3 is underway. Blocks it away. Morrison's side to me is getting worse as things continue on here. Teddy, he's got to be very conscious of that, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and his corner has to be too. They got to be thinking about if it gets to the point where he can't defend himself, they have to do something. Obviously, they didn't come here thinking they were going to have to do. Stop this fight.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Joe Frazier in action here. Of course, most notable action of his career came on March 8th of 1971. The fight of the century, and he won the fight of the century.
Yes, he did, and of course, with winning that fight, he also earmarked his place in history.
Joe Frazier's proving to be elusive. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counterpunch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Teddy, is it possible that he didn't respect this fighter coming into the fight? Now, I know a lot of people would say, yeah, he's ahead on the scorecards, but you can just see the style of fight that this is, that he's being tested.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of two things. This guy being better than his record would indicate, and what you touched on, that he's a human being like anybody else. We look at the guy's record, we think of what kind of fight it's going to be. He looked at it, he thought it was going to be a little easier than it's turning out.
It's been 2 minutes of non-stop action. Now the final minute has arrived. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Parries that punch intended for the head.
Morrison's got to figure out now, Teddy, a way to properly defend himself with that swollen eye.
Yeah, he has to understand what side that he can't defend from, where the punches can come, and not give his opponent that side. Make sure that he moves to the certain kind of way in the ring where he keeps his opponent away from that bad eye, moves him towards the good eye, gives him the best shot.
Many great athletes are associated with a specific city. You think Babe Ruth, you think the Bronx. You think Joe Frazier, you think a Philly fighter.
You think about wars, you think about pain. You think about a fighter that brings it every second. You think about Joe Frazier.
Here we go with the 4th round. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Frazier. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Joe Frazier. Way to block there. One hook deserves another. Wow. That was a miss by Frazier.
Joe Frazier's a pro, but he's not a well-rounded pro because a better level of fighter would be committing to the body more here, wouldn't he, Teddy?
Yeah, well, first of all, he would recognize that that's where he's supposed to be going now that his opponent, you know, is taking off a little bit with those fast shoes. No better way to take those shoes off his feet than to go downstairs.
What about the right-handed Joe Frazier, Teddy?
No, that's not something that is really his forte. I mean, he'll surprise you with it every once in a while, but believe me, he lives and dies with that left hook.
The twists and turns and the non-stop battle, it continues on as we've reached the 1-minute mark to go. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Joe Frazier. Good counter punching there with the overhand right. Oh! Tommy Morrison's down and hurt. So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
End of the round. A round in which a knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, if you're the trainer in the corner of the guy scoring the knockdown, what are some of the things you want to remind him of?
You want to remind him how he got there, because a lot of times it's the tendency to just remember the punch that put him there. He dressed him up. He set that punch up. Don't think about just the punch that landed. Think about the setup punches.
He's got to find a way to get through the early goings here of this round. Remember last round, he went down. He was on the canvas.
Now, look, he wants to tie his opponent up. That's the best way to get through it right now. But what he doesn't want to do, Joe, is to reach in there, reach out to grab his guy, and then he leaves himself open. He's got to make sure that his opponent's close enough where he goes to grab him, he's not exposing himself to get dropped again.
How about that exchange? Joe Frazier's ability to properly throw and land his combinations has been stunning. Teddy, why is he so successful?
Because you just said it, he's putting them together. One or two wouldn't land, but he's handcuffing the guy. And the first two punches, they set up the third and fourth.
Comes right back with a shot of his own. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Joe Frazier's got a great sense of when and how to throw the uppercut. How do you coach a guy up on the uppercut? What do you tell him?
Well, first of all, you don't want it to become a dangerous punch for you. You don't want to drop your hand to throw it. You want to make sure that you drop that shoulder a little bit and you don't give up defense for offense.
Holy cow! Tommy Morrison. This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down. So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Able to get rid of that one. Wow, is he defensively sound. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Joe Frazier's making for a very inviting target right now. That cut is much worse than it was just moments ago.
What he has to do is he's got to be elusive right now. He's got to get on his horse a little bit and give those medicines that were put into the cut a chance to work a little bit. But also, he's got to slow his opponent down. Catch him with something so he doesn't keep going after that eye.
So here we are, all wondering, can he survive the start of this round after the way we saw him go down in that last round?
Well, it's up to his opponent. Now, his opponent gets a little careless and he rushes in a little bit too close. He can get a chance to grab those hands and tie him up. And then he can kill a little of the clock, survive.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see.
Boy, you gotta love being his opponent, right? You come into a fight like this tonight, you're so worried about getting off your punches, landing accurate punches. Well, here it is. Not gonna move the head at all. Come and get it.
No, you just have to worry about you don't hurt your hands. You better hope that you wrap them real good because you're banging that nugget all night long.
Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. Joe Frazier's doing a smart thing right there. You got to create a little space to be able to do what you want offensively on the inside. A minute to go in what has been 2 minutes of sensational action. Neither man coming off stride. Able to dismiss it. Perfect example of what you get when warriors decide to act like warriors. These two have acted that way all night long.
They've acted that way, and they behaved that way, and they have been that way all their life.
Blocks the headshot. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Another round, will it go in another one-way direction? It's been a one-sided fight so far tonight. Blocks it away. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Doing a really nice job on the inside now.
Exactly where he's comfortable, where he wants to be. He has short arms. He's the kind of guy that wants to be in those quarters.
Defense just covering up down low. Nice block.
Keep it going.
It is unbelievable to sit back and just watch what these guys are willing to give and to take. Wow, what a fight so far.
Well, give and take, that's the key word. Sometimes you're forced to become great. And right now, each one of them are forcing the other to go to great places.
How about that exchange? This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
So you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go. A good block.
his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Good way to protect the midsection. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round?
One, two, three, four, five.
Joe Frazier now rising up, and how will he deal with this?
Well, that's what he wants to know because he's been good addition. Now let's see how he takes.
So the second half of this fight has now arrived. Joe Frazier's an inside fighter, and he needs just a little bit of space to get those punches off, so a little shove to get his man away. Blocks it away. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Big uppercut comes home, and he's down. Up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Good block by Joe Frazier. Neither man slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. A headshot blocked. Wow! Tommy, well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
He can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
This fight is over. Joe Frazier's gonna be partying tonight. A knockout victory. It doesn't get better than that. Joe Frazier's your winner by knockout victory.
I feel like I just came out of the movie theater, Joe, and I did not expect that ending.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time at the fights.